Thank you. Testing one, two, three. Testing one, two, three. Sound check. Anybody out in the real world listening to me? Okay, wait, let me turn it up. Sound check. Testing one, two, three. Testing one, two, three. Better audio. Looking for better audio. How about now? Testing one, two, three. How about now? How about now? Better audio? Better or worse? Like the eye doctor. Better? Worse? Better? One, two. How about now? How about now? How about now? Testing one, two, three. How about now? Is it louder here? Louder here? Is it louder here? Or is it louder here? Is it louder here? Louder here? Is it louder here? Nope. Reading off the camera. Hey Jess, it's reading off the camera. Testing one, two, three. Testing one, two, three. Testing one, two, three, three, two, one. I think it's not on the right audio. That's what I think.
I think the microphone is out.
Nope. The microphone doesn't go out. I think it's not on the right audio. Testing one, two, three. Testing one, two, three. Let's see what it says.
The audio says
Testing one, two, three. Testing one, two, three.
that's what I'm trying to get.
You might want to see if they can get if we're getting it over on TV.
Man.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
You've got him.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
That little power supply worked really well.
It works so well. We have powered this thing an entire day, and it still was only at about 60.
And I mean, it's so small. There.
We carry a backpack just in case. He got that one.
Now batting for the Knights, number 17,
Yeah,
Andrew
it is.
Romero.
And it's got the USB ports.
After he's done eating.
Yeah, take a picture.
Oh, yeah. All right, welcome everybody. Sunday morning at the ballpark, Reyes Mashburn in Midland, Texas. On the mound for the Juggernauts will be Blake Meek starting out. The Juggernauts going to face the West Texas Squirrels. West Texas Squirrels, Flying Squirrels. We played them yesterday. Weren't able to be on air with that. However, I heard it was a great game. Juggernauts, I think, prevailed in extra innings, maybe ended up being 3-2. I think the Squirrels might have gone on to beat one of the open teams, the elite team, Rebel Dogs. So the Squirrels come to play. West Texas Flying Squirrels come to play. I heard they're salty. They know what they're doing. They're well coached. Ought to be a really good game for Sunday morning. We're going to do our best to try to get our camera switches right. We've had a little bit of audio technical difficulty. We were in Pecos a couple of weeks ago and could not get enough satellite bandwidth to get things carried up. So that ended up not working out too well. We're going to see if we can regroup and see if we have a good telecast today. We're going to see if we can also find out who the lineup is. Levi Marquez will be up first for the Flying Squirrels. Blake deals. First one hit, foul back to our left-hand side.
Thing up and running. I think mine's still going. We're gonna need that outfield.
Yeah. Big time.
So, yeah, I can't say it.
1-1 the count. There's a hit down first base line. Gets past first base. Marquez is around, headed to second. He'll be in second. Now he's going over to third, and he's going to come on home. They didn't get it home in time, and he will be safe at the plate for the first run of the day. Inside the park home run for Levi. Coming up next will be Rolly Carrasco, I believe. Pitch is in there a little bit high. Number 12 is the uniform number for Raleigh.
Ooh, ouch, 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 ouch. That hurt.
It's a foul tip. Raleigh steps back in. There's a swing and a miss. He reaches for it. There's a hit down left side out into left field. Left fielder's up with it. Back to Brumley at short. Holds that young man to a single.
Addison.
They've come out firing. Wearing uniform number 21. Gallardo steps in. There's an outside pitch. There's a throw to second. Get my right camera switched here. Stole second safely. We got a runner in scoring position. Time's been called. Tying our shoe out there on second base. Runner on second, 1-0.
Here, come here, Addie. Here.
Gallardo steps back in. He sees a ball. Another outside pitch. Carrasco is getting a good lead off on second. That's in there for a strike. 1-0. Flying Squirrels. Jumped on the Juggernauts early. Runner has a lead at second. There's a hit. Down and gets past second baseman. Right fielder's up with it back into second. And that runner's going to come on home and score. 2-0 right out of the gate. That's a nice single by Gallardo. Bentley Reyes will step in with a runner on first, 2-0 Flying Squirrels. First base runner is getting a nice lead out there, and he's going to take off. Here he goes. There's a throw down to second. Not in time. Runner's in there safe on a face-first slide. That's a good throw by the catcher. Runner's going to get a lead off on second. That's a ball. You can see the runner getting a lead out there. He's going back to, there was a fake pickoff attempt by Meek. Meek steps back in. Blake Meek again on the mound today for the Juggernauts. Nice pitch in there for a strike. Bentley steps back in. He's got a runner at second base. Nobody on first and third. There's a nice pitch that dropped out. Good changeup, but foul tip. Pitcher's ahead of the batter. No outs. There's a hit out to right field. That's going to drop. It's deep in right field. Here comes one run just jogging home. And that runner will get to third as a nice triple. Right out of the gate, 3-0 Flying Squirrels. These young boys know how to hit. Runner right down there on third base. Farnham Gonzalez. Gonzalez steps back in. Nobody on first and second. Runner on third. It's swing and misses. That ball's outside. That pitch is outside for a ball. Again, no outs, 3-0. Runner on third, nobody on first or second. Gonzalez is up for the Flying Squirrels. He has a foul tip down to the right-hand side. Out of play. Two-two's the count. That's a nice hit out to third base, out to right field. That is, right field is up with it. Score will run. Run will score. 4-0. Nice single there. Continue to hit on the jugs. Alec Torres will step in. Has a hit also down to right field. Right fielder's up with it. Back over to second. Runners on first and second. No outs. Jillian Meneses is up. He'll have runners on first and second. No out. Meneses gets back in. He shows bunt, pulls back. There's a runner down there on first. Runner out there on second. That's in there for a strike.
Good job, Blake.
Oh, that's inside, a little high. Still the top of the first. 3 balls, 1 strike. Four to nothing, Flying Squirrels. That's a walk. That'll load the bases. Coach Venegas will come out and have a talk with his right-hander. It's in there for a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 the count. This is Dawson Seaborn up for the Flying Squirrels. And he struck him out. First out of the inning. Brody Paul's going to step in. Wearing uniform number 24 for the Flying Squirrels. On deck will be Easton Kalo. Swing and a miss. Again, bases are juiced. It is 4-0. 1 out. Top of the first. Time's been called. Umpire calls play. We're back in play. Swing, foul tip down the left-hand side by Paul. Turf fields here at Reyes Mashburn. Really nice fields out here. Midland has put together a great facility, relatively new. It's over on the east side of Midland, Texas, off Fairgrounds Road. There's a hit back up to first. First comes back home with it for a force out at home. That runner had to come home. The bases were loaded. Pitcher playing heads up ball, getting to it. Getting it back to the catcher for the force out for the second out of the inning. With Easton Kello coming up. He's going to step in for the Flying Squirrels. He'll step in with 2 outs and the bases loaded. Foul back to us. It's a nice swing by Kello. Ooh. Kello's looking right back into the sun. The sun's not quite sitting on top of us yet, so it's right in their eyes. Batter's eyes. Had a balk on that. That'll score a run on a balk. 5-0. That's high, and he has him swinging at it for the second strike. Bases loaded, 4-0. 2 outs, 2 strikes. Swing and miss for out number 3. So after half, going into the bottom of the first, the Flying Squirrels are flying. 5-0 is the score. So I'm not too familiar with the Flying Squirrels. I looked at them on the U-Trip website. It appears it's at least their first tournament of the year, and maybe a new team that's been just put together. So I don't know a lot about the Flying Squirrels. I know that yesterday, the Juggernauts played them and it went into extra innings, and Juggernauts pulled it out. But then the Flying Squirrels go on to beat one of the premier open teams in West Texas, which is the Rebel Dogs. When you beat them, you've done something. And so definitely a good little team here. They jump out on the Jugs early. So the Juggernaut's going to have to come up here and get some bats going if they want to stay in this game. Got a slight wind out of the west, which will prove to be advantageous for those that hit the long ball. That wind's blowing out towards left field, left center. Now I know I have Steven at the home plate. I heard that name, so I got home plate umpire. So Steven is our home plate umpire. So Charles behind home plate, Stephen behind home plate, Charles out at first base line. You can see him down there. That's our 2 umpires today. We appreciate Stephen and Charles' hard work, what they do. It's a tough job dealing with revved up coaches and parents, and they do a good job. Without them, we don't get to play this game. And we appreciate our umps. We appreciate the hard work. They're out here all day long for 2 days. This isn't an easy job. And it gets hotter and hotter. It gets tougher and tougher. So thanks, ump, for what you do. Left-hander Colby Weaver steps in. Colby sees that first pitch in there as a ball, a little bit low. There's a swing and a foul tip back down the left side. Kobe's also our first baseman, Colby Weaver. Midland Christian boy. That ball's outside. That pitch is outside for a ball, rather. I'll get it straight in a minute. It's been a minute since I've done some broadcasting, and I got to get the cobwebs out, and I don't have my partner, Brian Jordan. He decided to sleep in today, high and outside.
Good night, Kobe.
So we're gonna have to renegotiate Brian Jordan's contract, unless he has a really good story why he wasn't here today from last night.
What's up, Kobe?
That's a walk. That puts Kobe on first.
Let's go, Harry.
Now stepping in, Harrison Brumley, Hillender School young man, good hitter. Our shortstop for the Juggernauts. Runners off and going. Kobe will be in there standing up. Meyer McKellar will be on deck. Harrison Brumley steps back in. Son of Stephen and Betsy Brumley. There's a hit back to the pitcher. Gets up the middle.
Boy, Harry,
Here comes Colby Weaver rounding third. He's coming in. Brumley gets a little bit too far off first there and couldn't get back. It's a good throw over. And he gets thrown out. That wasn't Harrison's fault. Coach Venegas sent him a little premature, I think, but Harry couldn't get back. I always like to call it right, because these kiddos watch the game, and they need to know that's a strike in there to Meyer McKellar. We don't want to leave anything for the imagination for the viewers. So Harrison did a great job. He hit right up the middle. Good job, Harrison. Just tough luck not being able to get back to first, but you tried hard because you're fast and I know it. Meyer McKellar steps back in.
You got it, Meyer.
The son of Michael McKellar, Betsy McKellar. That's a high ball.
Good eye.
Coaches for the Jugs, Coach Jesse, the big body Venegas. That's in there. It's a strike. That was a drop, strike 3. Coach Tyler Timmons. Also, Coach Tyler Timmons, his son Patrick plays. Coach Jesse Venegas' son, Jesse, the little body Venegas, plays for our team. And then Michael McKellar, coach. There's a hit. And his son just batted, Meyer. Now stepping in is Blake Meek. Blake is the current pitcher of record, starting pitcher of record. Blake has a strong bat. He can put it out. He does with regularity. Blake steps back in. He doesn't have anybody on. Oh, he swings at an inside pitch that's a little bit high. It's in there, struck him out. So after one, the score 5-1 in favor of the Flying Squirrels. We welcome everybody that's joining the telecast. I know we've been off air for a little bit. We have quite a few dedicated followers, a lot that are grandparents of the Juggernaut kids. We tend to have a pretty good audience. We see people from Italy, Spain, Mexico. We've had probably 6-7 different countries where we have either parents that may be in the military or brothers and sisters, grandparents that are in the oil and gas business that are overseas, or they may just be traveling on vacation. And otherwise they wouldn't get to see these kiddos play, but they do by the YouTube channel. This is brought to you by Endeca Crude Express out of Midland, Texas. Endeca Crude Express is the premier crude oil hauling company in the country. Endeca runs all over Texas, New Mexico, South Texas. Endeca's not a buyer. They don't buy, sell, trade. They don't do that. They're just logistics. They do one thing, and they do it very good, and that is haul crude for your buyer or for you straight up. Their measurements are impeccable, which is of utmost importance to the marketers and the operators. Endeca Crude Express, we appreciate you spending all this time and money to bring this to their fans. Back at the top of the lineup for the Flying Squirrels, Levi Martinez.
Follow me on
Now batting for the nine, number 4.
There you go. John Williamson steps on the mound now for the Jugs, 1-1. Facing top of the order.
Good boy, Kobe. Come on. Attaboy, Kobe!
That's a great play. That hit back up towards first. First baseman Kobe Weaver up with it over for the first out. Now number 2 in the lineup steps in Rolly Carrasco.
Good job, John, right there.
Rolly Carrasco. It's a long hit ball. That was deep to the left field, almost in play, but just foul. There's a hit out to center field. Center field is under it. No, he's not. He lets it get over the head. He's going to the back with it. Carrasco around second. It's coming in. And it's an inside the park home run.
It's all right. You're good. Shake it off. You're good.
The wind's blowing right behind, right out to center field now. That's a hit over to third base, or actually shortstop. Shortstop up with it, but not in time. Actually over to third, not over to first in time. Runner off to second. That's in there for a strike.
Right there, John.
Got a runner on second, nobody on first and third. A little bit low and outside. Oh, that's a nice inside pitch. Got him on the hands.
One more.
Three one in the dirt. Runner moves to third. That is a hit. Bounces off the mound out into center. Has a high chop and bounce. Run comes in. That's a single. And there for a strike. Runner on first. That's down to third. Gets past third baseman. Out into left field. Left field's up with it back into short. Puts runner on first and second. Uh, 7-1, the Squirrels. One out. Top of the second. Alec Torres steps in. We have a runner change. We have a pinch runner, number 14. Levi Marquez will come in and run on first. There's a nice catch by Blake Meek at third on a line drive for an out. Good job, Blake.
more, guys. One more.
Julian Menezes steps in. Runners on first and second. Now the wind has kicked up miserably. That's a fair ball down left field side. Gets all the way to the fence. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. And that Menezes is in for triple. Now 9-1 is the score.
Tag him. Oh, man, no! Don't do that. Come on. Oh, are you kidding me?
That's an error.
Who was that error on?
There's a hit right there. And an out by Patrick Timmons. So going into the bottom of the second inning, it's 10-1 in favor of the Flying Squirrels. The winner of this game will play, let's see, the winner of this game will play plays the Lubbock Raiders. The loser goes home and gets ready to watch the World Baseball tonight, where I believe the U.S. is facing Puerto Rico, maybe? Or Dominican Republic. John Williamson up. That ball's in there high.
Just like the scrimmage, bud. You got this.
Outside.
Good eye.
1-2 the count, or 2-1 the count. Alex Hernandez is up on the on-deck circle after John Williamson. That's outside.
Good eye, bud.
Good. Three, 2 the count. That ball was outside and low and should have been swung at. That one's low and away for a ball. Alex Hernandez in. See if he can get something going here. Swing, foul tip. 1-1's the count. Doug's trying to get something going here. It's a 10-1 game. They're going to need to. Swing and a miss. So Hernandez has 2 strikes against him. He's going to need to hit anything close. 1-2's the count. That's high. That'll even the count 2-2. That's low and outside. That makes the count full. The wind has kicked up miserably high. Thank goodness this isn't dirt fields. Bottom of the second. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. 10-1 in favor of the Flying Squirrels. It's a swing and a miss. It struck him out. But what I can say for Alex, he went down swinging. That's what you want. Good job, Alex. Patrick Timmons steps in, Coach Tyler Timmons' son. Down on third base line right there. Foul tip. Back down on his foot, I believe. There's a hit over to second. Second's up with it. Over to first in time for the 3rd out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Squirrels, the Flying Squirrels. And I'm going to tell you, If the squirrels, I expect to see any minute a flying squirrel go by. On the mound this inning will be Patrick Timmons. Patrick will come in. In relief of John Williamson. So today we have Barrett Shepard catching. We have Blake Meek over on third. Harry Brumley at short. Jesse Venegas is over at second. Colby Weaver's at first. Alex Hernandez is out in left field. Meyer McKellar is in center field. And in right field, I believe, is Sawyer Weeks. Due up for the Flying Squirrels is number 24, Brody Paul, followed by number 4, Easton Kello. Brody Paul is a left-hander for the Flying Squirrels. First pitch of Patrick Timmons is on the way. It's in there for a strike. There's a hit out to center field. And it drops for a hit. Now coming in is number 4, Easton Kello. That's an O. So I may be wrong. It may be Kelly. It was written on the it's written on the lineup as Kello, but I'm hearing it could be Kelly. So my apologies if I've had that wrong this entire time. Let's go with Easton. How about that? Runners on the move to second. The throw is past second baseman into center field, but the runner stays put. There's the outfield. There's a swing and a miss by Easton and strikes him out. For out number 1. Now we're back at the top of the lineup. Very, very dangerous hitter here, Levi Marquez. Swing and a miss. That's outside for ball. 1-1's the count to Levi. Again, Patrick Timmons on the mound for the Jugs. So swing and a miss by Levi. 1-2's the count. Foul tip. Out of play. Top of the third. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Squirrels are up 10-1 in favor of the Flying Squirrels. They jumped out hard in the first inning with the lead 5-1 at the end of one, and they've added to it. That's way high. That'll bring the count even. 2-2 for Marquez. Marquez jacks one down the right-hand side. That's going to fall at the fence. Right fielder up with it, into his cutoff. 1 run scores. That's going to be in the park home run.
That's the second one for the day.
That'll be the second home run of the day for him, Marquez. And the one coming up was the other home run, Raleigh Carrasco. That's a foul tip. Good little team here that showed up to play at the USSSA tournament here in Midland, Texas. I think they have a good chance at making it to the championship round. If they play like this against Lubbock, they're gonna do well. It's a swing and a miss by Carrasco. That's high. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the third. 12-1. Wind blowing, cameras over. What's it? Winds are high. They're starting to blow camera pods over. We apologize. There's a foul tip back to the net on the right-hand side.
Go sit. Go sit.
Swing and a miss down the left-hand side. That is a foul ball. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. That's inside. Almost hit him.
What are you doing?
There's a swing and a hit. Nice hit out to left field. Hernandez is up with it into his cutoff man. Brumley, that's a nice single by Marquez. Elian Gallardo comes up, number 21. He's got a runner on 1. Nobody on second or third. Again, it's the top of the third, 12-1 in favor of the Flying Squirrels. Runners on the move to second, there'll be no play. That's outside. Runner over in second's threatening to steal. Oh. Timmons fakes a pickoff move, gets him back for a minute, but alas, the runner's off second pretty good way. That's a good pitch for a strike low and outside by Timmons. Gallardo steps back in. He hits one towards the pitcher. Pitcher's up with it over to first. It overthrows first. That's going to bring a runner in. There's the runner coming in, and then that's going to turn into a score as well on an error. Nope, he got him out. Getting a little greedy there and got him out at home. That was an overthrown ball to first that started the mess. This wind is wreaking havoc on everybody. Bentley Reyes steps in. There's a foul tip. 0-1 the count. (13-1) in favor of the Flying Squirrels. There's a hit up center. Snagged nicely by Brumley. At short, over to first for the final out of the inning. So going into the bottom of the third, the Flying Squirrels have a commanding lead, 13-1 over the Juggernauts of Midland. Again, the day started out really nice, no wind, beautiful day, and then just the Lord opened the door up because, probably because we're not in church, actually. Opens the door up, and we have a wind now that's blowing out to dead center outfield from home plate. A very nice opportunity to hit some home runs and get back in this game by the Juggernauts. Flying Squirrels have done their part at hitting those home runs. Marquez and Carrasco have been on fire at the plate. Barrett Shepard steps in for the Tall City Juggernauts with Sawyer Weeks on deck. See if he can get something going right here. That first pitch is high and outside. Pitch is outside. Shepard steps back in. 0-2 count, or 2-0 count. That's the third outside pitch. If you're just joining us, the score is 13-1 in favor of the Flying Squirrels. They jumped out on the Juggernauts early with 5 runs in the first. They've just been a hitting machine. It's in there for a strike. We're in the bottom of the third. Juggernauts just couldn't get on track. They hadn't had any. That's a walk right there to Barrett Shepard. Now Sawyer Weeks steps in. The Juggernauts will need 3 runs right here for the game to continue on. Otherwise, it'll be, that's a hit down to short. Short's over to first for the out. It's a good thing that Barrett stole second. That had turned a double play right there. So good running by Barrett Shepard. Kobe Weaver on deck with little old Jesse, the little body of Venegas. Ventura Venegas steps in. See if he can get something going. Runner on second. That's high. So anyway, the Juggernauts are going to have 3 runs here to stay in. Otherwise, they'll be 10-run ruled. They're the home team, so they've got to get 3 or they get to go watch the World Baseball Cup tonight. That's a foul down the left side by Little Body. There's a hit. There's a hit. That drops out there to first base. Barrett's coming in to score. There's 1 run in by Barrett. Shepard. Nice hit by Jesse, the little body Venegas. Kobe Weaver, the left-hander. The mighty left-hander and first baseman for the Jugs will step in. With Harrison Brumley on deck. There goes the runner on to second to steal, and he's in there standing up. That's high and outside to that left-hander Weaver. Let's change the perspective here a little bit, a little different angle. You got a runner out there on second. Nobody on first and third. Kobe Weaver up. There's a swing and a high fly ball. Second's under it and has it for the out. Harrison Brumley steps in, again with a runner on second. 2 down, backs against the wall. This could be another run, could be an out. There's a nice hit and a nice line drive snag for the final out of the game. And that'll do it, just like that. The Juggernauts couldn't really get any hitting going and got hit on a lot. And West Texas Flying Squirrels will advance to the semi-round. They'll be facing the Lubbock Raiders here shortly. And the Jugs will be headed home. Try to regroup and do this again on in another tournament. Wasn't the outcome they wanted. Hopefully they're something they learned along the way. That's what we try to do, is try to learn as much from our losses as we do our wins. So hats off to the West Texas Squirrels for all of y'all that are watching us. Please like us. That helps us. Subscribe. That helps us too. You can watch this telecast up to a year. We really enjoyed doing the telecast and kind of getting our feet back wet. For Jessica Jones-Williamson, our statistician, Brian Jordan, the bum who slept in this morning because of some wild night he had, and myself, Steve Williamson, and Endeca Crude Express, we thank you for joining us. We hope you have a great rest of your Sunday. Go USA!